circling back to Saturn, we spoke about Dharma, doing karma, keeping Dharma at the highest, and also we mentioned about bloodlines. So very interestingly, Saturn has Crow as their Vahana. So Crow here, first of all, the irony of this is that we say Saturn is blind, yet we say that he observes all the actions. If at all you are not, if you do not treat uh, the underprivileged people with empathy, he will kind of punish you. So if he's blind, then how can he see those things? So I think blind here is uh, a metaphor to show that Saturn does not uh, see those acts which are solely done to please him. So, like how we discussed, putting oil or lighting up diyas, these are the things that you kind of end up doing to butter up Shani, trying to see that the effects might not be as bad. So he's blind to those. So there's no shortcut. If he's very much calculative about the karmas, and he only sees karmas. So the crow being here also kind of it's a very interesting thing that even in the Hindu rituals, when someone is dead on the 13th day, 10th day, the crow has a lot of importance in the Pindadan. And we also say that the ancestors come through the crow to accept food or to see or to check. They kind of cross realms to understand. So why only crow is the Vahan of Saturn? I think this kind of gives us a gist of how Saturn not only looks at a few actions of a particular period of your one lifetime, but rather he sees it across lifetimes of what all you've done. Not only that, talking about bloodlines, it is also your ancestors' blood that is very much breathing in you right now. So you don't know which of your grandfathers, great great grandfathers have done what kind of karma, and which is why you are born in this birth design. So that is also again under the purview of Saturn, because you carry the karmas of your ancestors. The urges that you get are your ancestors speaking through your blood, that yeah, you want to experience this, you want to take bhoga of this particular experience. So these are all desires that come through you, because of your ancestors. They could not do it in their limited time, but they are still alive, very much alive in you. So I think crow being the Vahana of Saturn tells us that it is not just your karmas, but it's the entire bloodline who has done the karmas, which has resulted in this kind of a birth design for you, which is why you were specifically chosen for this particular womb in this particular bloodline, because this bloodline has so many karmas. And depending on that, once this kind of unlocks in your head, the Bhairav Tattva starts to get activated. The Guru Tattva is kind to you. You understand that each karma that you do, even be it just a minute thought in your head, forget about the action, just a thought in your head can incur karma. You tend to kind of start acting like Krishna eventually, because that's where Yogastha Buddhi comes. You understand the repercussions, the after effects of things that might happen, and that's when the Bhairava in you kind of pushes you towards a point where you liberate your bloodline. So you accept all the things that are there. First of all, you attain shunyata with all the things that have happened. If any you know prejudices you have with your parents, grandparents, with whatever they have done, that needs to be kind of first of all made peace with.